Appreciate you making the trip. Too many of our white brothers aren't willing to drive out here. Even if it means buying from the Cubans and Jamaicans.
No offense, but I'm here for the price, not the people, and the only color I care about is green. We gonna do this or not?
Suit yourself. Right through here.
Something you want to tell me, dude?
See, we ain't arms dealers. We're freedom fighters. Our guns aren't for sale, but we'd like to thank you for your donation.
Anything to help the cause.
You want to help the cause? Get a new favorite color.
Fighting 2 against 1 is never ideal, but there are ways to even the odds. Jam your opponents into a corner, and they won't have the room to use both arms. It's like fighting one person with 2 angry heads, which makes them easier to engage and easier to disengage.
Didn't go as planned.
Actually, it went exactly as planned. You still have the money, I have a new toy. How'd that case treat you, by the way? Handy. It's never fun being used as a diversion, but it is an effective way to get the drop on an enemy with superior numbers and firepower. And it's all about making a clean getaway. If you can't do that, it never hurts to be in an armored car. You know, I had a funny feeling those guys might try to rip us off. Eat or be eaten, I suppose.
Next time you send me in as a decoy, a heads up would be nice.
Honestly, Michael, if you couldn't survive a go-around with Duke and Jimbo, you deserve to get killed. Thanks to you, security at the armory wasn't exactly watertight.
You know, 50 caliber, it's quite a party favor, Gilroy.
I find that 50 caliber rounds have a delightful way of making one's problems die.
It's funny. Artillery like that makes me a little itchy about this job.
If you want me to scratch your back, just say so. We're having a dress rehearsal tomorrow. You'll get everything you need to know, partner. Until then, ta-ta.
Sam, you're doing dishes.
Yo, I had to do something to pass the time. You have any idea what you put me through?
Oh.
Getting in that car with Jack the Ripper? So, good enough intel on this dirty deed to wrap up Gilroy?
Well, not exactly, but I did help him steal a Browning 50 cal.
Well, forgive me if I don't pat you on the back.
Do you think you could get in touch with your contacts at the FBI? You know, the ones you used to inform on me too?
Yeah, no problemo.
For your sake, Michael, I hoped you were dead. I could put up with a lot, but 4 calls? Without so much as a text back, that just takes me right to the edge.
What's on your mind, Fig?
A hustler named Coleman wants to meet about a gig. He wants to help me with a cash flow problem. He deals in counterfeit bags, stolen phones. He's a harmless weasel. But his gigs pay top dollar. I thought you might like to come just in case.
Ooh, I have a meeting with the FBI. Why don't you talk to Sam?
Sam?
So, I'm in a tiny little jam, and I say to myself, Coleman, if you need a hardcore badass chick, well, bud, there's only one lady to go to. Fiona Glenn. Lady's a bit of a stretch. I'm sorry. Who are you again?
He's just my gopher. He pays my guns, fetches my dry cleaning.
What kind of job are you talking about here? You know, you're awfully chatty for the help.
Yes, he is. Be quiet while the grown-ups are talking. Ask the question anyway.
You know how this works, babe. I can't tell you exactly what the gig is until you agree to do it. Hey, eyes over here. You see this? That's 10 large. 5 up front, 5 when you finish.
20. Because I'm worth it.
Come on, after everything we've been through? You know that I'm already doing this at cost, right?
Wow.
Fine. Be at this address at 6. And do us a favor. Leave Mr. Chuckles at home, will you?
Let's get this straight. You want us to stop Gilroy, who no one can prove is even in the country, from hijacking a plane no government will acknowledge. That's Rich Weston.
Fine, alert the CIA. Make it their problem. Look, they won't take my calls, but I figured a tip from the FBI, maybe they'll take it seriously.
Here's a question. So far as it concerns calling the territorial jackasses at Langley, where would you put that on the old to-do list? Maybe 400, 500?
Gilroy's in possession of a 50 cal machine gun. I have first-hand knowledge.
You, tell us where he's keeping the hardware. Maybe that's something we can work with.
I don't know. Don't you think I'd tell you if I could?
So we just have to look under every rock from here to Epcot Center. That the idea? Yeah. Little suggestion for you. Next time you want to cry wolf, do it at a cafe on South Beach, huh? When you're buying.
You know how some people promise never to call the cops on their friends no matter what? Well, you and me, we're still up in the air.
Yeah, don't get your knickers in a twist. Coleman probably just wants a babysitter for a gun deal.
Anyone ever tell you it's rude to text while someone's talking?
Are you bugging my cell phone?
Right now, you and Mike are fighting for top bunk in Sam's doghouse. I already watched one of you wander away with the psycho today. I'll be damned if it happens again. promised, 10,000 ways to say, welcome aboard.
Now that I'm officially on payroll, you want to tell me what this is about?
I'll let the boss go over the details with you. Don't worry, about to have cocktails with him right now.
You're just the middleman on this?
You know, I prefer facilitator. Boss goes by Gabriel. Now, he's kind of picky about who he works with, so to close the deal, you know, I had to add a few adventures to our work history. He told me to help me out with a couple ransom jobs a few years back in Madrid. Don't worry about it, it won't come up. It's just a meet and greet. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hey, if you ain't feeling it, let me know. Be more than happy to take back my 10 G's. Fee, do not go in that house. Crap. Hey, how you doing, fella? I really need some new friends. Ah, there he is. Goldman. And you must be Fiona. I have to tell you, I've heard such wonderful things about you. But now, seeing you in person, I get the feeling that none of them do you justice.
No, you haven't heard the half of it.
I'm sure I haven't. This way, please. New friends, wherever the road may take us. Salud. Coleman tells me that you spent some time in Madrid. For my money, there's nothing quite like an evening stroll down La Rambla. What do you think?
La Rambla is in Barcelona. You sure you need another drink?
Perhaps not. But that's never stopped me before. I am going to have to see your passport. Right now.
My passport? I don't have it on me. You need to know my age, you can just ask.
I wouldn't dream of it. But wherever it is, it had better be stamped Barajas Airport, Madrid, 2006. Or we're going to find ourselves in a very uncomfortable situation.
Operate in the field long enough, and you'll find yourself getting tested by very dangerous people.
So tell me, where can we find it?
My bedroom dresser. The third drawer has a false bottom. Passport's under the alias Kelly Minch. Please leave everything the way you found it.
The more immediate and unexpected the test, the more likely they're up to serious trouble, and the more likely they'll kill you if you don't pass.
Come on, Mike. Pick up, pick up.
Yes, Sam.
Mike, I need you to grab the ID kit I keep at the lot. Get to Fees right away.
Is she okay?
Yeah, as long as you get there like 10 minutes ago. I'll buy you some time, but you better sit down.
Between matching holograms and color-shifting inks, altering a page in a modern passport is virtually impossible. So if all the pages are full and you have to adjust someone's travel in a hurry, it's better just to swap out the page entirely. It's as easy as pulling out the stitching on a cheap t-shirt. You just need the skill to put it back together.
Hey, knock yourself out. All the humming in the world is going to put my rear axle back into alignment. Mike, you got 2 bogeys coming your way. I hope you're wrapping it up.
I'm doing the best I can, Sal. There's no saying I'm sorry in the field. So if it feels like a gamble's about to come up short, you put on a smile and try to get your hands on a weapon without anyone noticing.
No need to stop the party. Would you care for another?
Excuse me. Dime. Interesante. Sí, gracias. Fiona, I must apologize. In my line of work, you can't be too careful.
I know the feeling. Do Madrid.
Tu madre.
What the hell's going on?
Look, I had nothing to do with it. She gets an idea in that little Irish skull of hers, and that's the end of it.
I'm going back in with Gabriel.
For 10 grand? If someone's willing to kill you over a passport, you walk away, Fee.
Ordinarily, yes. Then Sam showed me this. Alan King taken at gunpoint right after Gabriel got into town.
Okay, so maybe I had a little something to do with it.
So it's a kidnapping ring. You call the cops. It's not your problem.
The cops? Gabriel is a pro. He'd sniff him out in a heartbeat.
Did he tell you what the job is? So you're meeting with a paranoid thug with no idea what he's up to. Yeah, that sounds like a great way to get yourself killed.
Are we talking about Gabriel now or Gilroy? The caption says, please give me my daddy back. I'm not letting her grow up without a father if I can save him by going to a meeting.
I told her it was too risky to put a mic on her again, but, it's Fee.
One of the doors has a padlock in the house. Something tells me he's not using it as a game room. I need to search it. I don't need your permission.
That passport won't be the last time he tests you. We might not be able to save you the next time.
Just give me 10 minutes alone in the house, and I'll see what's behind that door. Your security has a way of making a girl feel welcome. We're both professionals. No more games, no more background checks. Just tell me about the job.
No, I don't think so. We don't even know if you're qualified yet.
Beretta 9mm.
Break it apart and put it back together. I'll give you 1 minute. Begin.
I'm sorry. You want me to do this with my eyes open or closed?
You can tell a lot about a person by the way they take a pistol apart. Do they rush? Do they take their time? Can they react quickly like that? You don't scare easy. Good.
All done. How did I do?
Not bad.
Sam!
Sorry, Mike. Chewing helps me with the nerves, it's an old SEAL trick. So you think it's go time?
Give it another minute. We move too soon, they'll get suspicious.
I just hate Fee being in there alone looking for that hostage by herself.
Well, she knew what she was getting into. Do you have another piece?
Coleman calling sick?
Coleman won't be joining us anymore. He forced himself on the girl that you replaced. And almost compromised the entire operation. So, he has been dismissed. I have a terrible fear of risk. So let me ask you, can I trust you, Fiona?
You searched me. We did your test. You want to waterboard me too?
Why are you here?
Cash. Isn't that why you're here?
I think you'll recognize this. This is your file from Interpol. Tell me something. Why does a nice Catholic girl with no apparent interest in politics, no history of violence, decide to join the IRA and blow up cars all over Belfast?
We didn't have girls' soccer? Revenge. Happy?
Okay, just tell me one more time, because I always get this stuff mixed up. If Fee is wearing one button down on her blouse, everything's groovy. 2 buttons down.
Something wrong.
Yeah, well, that's a first. Too many buttons down on a woman's blouse is a bad thing? Come on, am I right?
Gilroy.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah.
Michael, it's the big day before our big day.
I've got butterflies, but I can't work on my lines without a script.
Well, nothing ruins a script like too much improvisation. Get something to write. I'll give you directions to rehearsal.
After the IRA, life is good. You have a gorgeous flat, you're a star on the black market, and then you decide to throw it all away and move to Miami. Why?
I followed a man here.
And how did that work out?
Quite as I hoped. Next question.
You had a sister named Claire. One moment she's out shopping, the next an English soldier fires into a crowd. She chokes to death on her own blood. Tell me, what was the first thought that crossed your mind when you got that news? Boss, you better get out here. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, do we have a problem here? That's your asphalt. And Larry Moe and Curly here haven't exactly been giving me the royal treatment, but no matter. Chuck Finley, Shady Glade Homeowners Association. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Anyway, a couple things I want to bring to your attention here. This is the Shady Glade HOA rulebook. Now, if you had taken a couple hours to read Appendix 7, well, I might not be here right now, sir. Let me ask you a quick question. When's the last time you mowed your lawn? He doesn't even know, my word. That's why I'm here. Want to point this out to you. You've got some areas that are clearing 5 inches easy here.
As a covert operative, you learn that not every locked door leads to the secret you're looking for. You may be searching for a hostage, but find something just as important. Like what your target is obsessed with. Like what your target loves.
Well, Mr. Finley, I can assure you that this problem will be taken care of immediately. Okay? I'm sorry you had to come out here. Sweet Georgia with a fiddle. My goodness, sir, is that Florida crabgrass? This is a St. Augustine community only. Now, crabgrass is as contagious as a brush fire. You know what happens if it spreads? We're gonna have to ask you to get out of the neighborhood, all right? I'll just say it again. We'd have to come right up to you, yell in your face, get out!
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to get out now.
Well, hey, that's fine. I've got everything I need to make an assessment, and it's not gonna be pretty, sir.
Fiona.
Ladies' room.
You know what? I think it's time we went for a ride.
I'd love to.
You buy it? Easy as a hot-fudge sundae. Oh, Mike, did she...
2 buttons down, she's in trouble.
Jesus, he's driving like that, we can't follow him.
I know!
Maybe we can pick him up on the way back through.
They come back through.
I know a back way that runs along that road. It's over there.
Is my house too warm for you? And I noticed that you undid another button on your blouse.
You don't miss much, do you, dear? Since you're looking, you want me to undo another.
I was a doctor back in Argentina. One day, an American company came to my little town to build computer chips. The governor called it a day of progress. It all started with the adults. Headaches, fevers. Usually they recover. But with the children, it was a different story. I did my best to treat them. But what can you do when a company is dumping chemical waste into the water table? What can you do?
Is that unnecessary?
My daughter's name was Ava. She was beautiful. I tried everything to save her. But I couldn't. Let's go. Get up. Now. Stop right there. Turn around. I wish it didn't have to be this way, but this is so much bigger than me. If I can't trust you, then I cannot work with you. No, stop.
I think they pulled over across the way. Oh, Mike, sit tight.
He's gonna kill her, Sam.
Mike, you're not gonna hit the guy from here with a pistol. She's better off handling this on her own. It's like you said, she knew what she was getting into.
The hardest thing to do when an operation goes bad is nothing at all. It's pure torture. But if it's the only way to give a team member a chance at survival, you have no choice but to stand by and watch.
I am sorry.
Bread pudding. My first one. I'm good. We had a fight. I spilled juice, cranberry juice on her sweater. We said vicious things, stupid things. I made her favorite dessert as an apology. It tasted dreadful. Claire. Never knew. My little sister died angry at me. I know how you feel about the people who killed your daughter. I feel the same way about the men who kept Claire from trying my awful dessert. I never told anyone that before. If you can't trust me, you go ahead and let her know.
After my daughter died, I went to train with the rebels in Colombia for 2 years. I taught them field medicine, and they taught me how to fight, to survive. To do
What had to be done?
exactly.
You kidnapped a man last week. The scientist Alan King. It was in the paper. I could do the math.
He works for Apex Industries. I made it clear to them that they need to shut down their factory in Argentina. The deadline's in 5 hours.
You're not negotiating?
Maybe not this time. But next time I think they will. He's head counsel for Apex. Always travels with security. But
Like all of us, he has a weakness. He's going to need an escort tonight.
Let me guess. I'm just his type.
Get him alone, we avoid any unnecessary bloodshed. Negotiators tend to be a little more flexible when they're the hostage.
And what happens to Alan King when you get this guy? He has a daughter, Gabriel.
I don't want to hurt him, trust me. But sometimes to do something good, we must first do something terrible. You know I don't have a choice. Apex has to learn that we're serious.
Anyone with a little tradecraft knows spilling a drink on yourself is a common excuse to leave a table. To convince a pro it's truly an accident, then, you have to sell it with more than iced tea.
Are you alright?
Oh my god, I'm fine. I should clean up. Michael?
Fee, you in the hotel?
It doesn't matter. We're not staying. The hostage wasn't at Gabriel's house.
Forget about the hostage. Do what you have to do, but get out of there.
He's not letting me out of his sleigh until I help kidnap an executive from Apex Industries. Once I do, he's gonna kill the hostage.
How long before he kills the hostage?
About 3 hours. He's taking me back to the house to change. Help me stop this.
Tell me what's in your bag. Hurry before he gets suspicious.
There's sunglasses, duct tape, and lipstick.
Okay, we can work with that. I'm gonna leave you a package at the house. Same way we used to do the drops in Dublin. I'm not gonna risk losing you again, Faye.
What do we got, a couple hours? Why don't you just let me drop the package to Fee? You see Gilroy. There's one thing he's good at, is getting your mind off of things.
Thanks, Sam.
So, should I be asking why you're playing with my lipstick, Sam?
That's sort of NTK. Oh, sorry, a civilian speak, that's,
Need to know.
Yeah.
So what? You're gonna plant a bug on Fee, right? Try this. Midnight Shadows. It's got a nice heft to it. Put something in there, they'll never know it.
Planting a surveillance device inside an existing item is all about working with what you have. If the battery necessary to power a bug is too big, you can't use it. A tracker with a ping system, on the other hand, can send your location in bursts and doesn't suck a lot of power, making a terrific accessory for any lady on the go.
The hell you think you're doing? Hey, back up, Curly. I'm collecting soil samples for HQ. Hey, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, but we're getting to the bottom of this crabgrass situation. You get out of here.
You know, I thought we'd be meeting a little closer to the airport.
Still stuck on those flight records yourself, and then we'll forget them. Your stage is here. Tomorrow, I'll be driving through here. Your job is to keep the road clear of witnesses, obstacles, that sort of thing. I'll pick you up at a rendezvous point, and we'll be on our merry way.
When do I get to work my magic with the 50 cal?
Oh no, this stays with me. I take care of anyone who slips past you and the bridge. Of course, one prefers not to use such things in populated areas. The rounds go for miles.
Wow, you keep me in the dark and you hold on to the artillery. You said I was getting everything I needed to know today. You said we were partners.
But we are, Michael. I'm the partner who tells you what to do, and you're the partner who does it.
Hilarious. Have fun on your own.
It's about a man, an inmate. He handpicked you for this job. I'd say he's rather obsessed with you.
His name?
Sorry, he'd kill me if I spoiled the surprise.
Sorry, not good enough.
Time for second thoughts is over. Tomorrow, don't come for me. Don't come for the obscene fortune we're going to make. Come for all the people I have to kill if you don't do your job.
You'll meet the target at the bar. He'll invite you up to his room, at which point you take out his guards. No guns. Silence is golden. Me and my men will be in afterwards to show him out. They're in position now. Atta girl, Fee. Your signal's coming through loud and clear. Okay, take it right. So, Gilroy has you doing guard duty out in the boonies? At least you don't have to hijack a plane.
You must have someone else at the airport. You wouldn't go through all this trouble to have me babysit some pavement. Tomorrow I may need you to hang around the airport with some of your cop buddies.
You got it. Fee just pinged again from the same spot. Looks like they've reached their destination.
Same hotel. Gabriel used the lunch as a scouting trip.
Alright, I'll stay in the car in case one of Gabe's goons is in there. So, any bright ideas on how to stop Gabe's next kidnapping?
Figuring it out as I go, Sam.
Good luck with that.
Like con men, spies know that in the workplace, a clipboard is as good as a skeleton key.
But nobody from the health inspector's office called.
What part of surprise visit do you not understand? You want me to just shut this place down right now? I am not gonna sugarcoat this. We've been getting more letters than the North Pole about this kitchen!
This is not a drill! You two, I want you to pull every head of lettuce from this afternoon. We find rat feces, you find a new job. Let's go. You, I want you to go into the freezer. I want you to find expiration dates on all the meat. Let's move! Let's go! I don't care who you are. You can't order the employees to stop working without the manager's permission.
Well, then you should go get the manager. Restaurant kitchens have grease fires all the time. A little oil on a burner, and you can clear out a restaurant without raising too much suspicion or causing too much damage.
Hey, you got a grease fire in there.
Still, it's best not to stick around too long after you've set a kitchen on fire.
We have to assume the operation's been compromised.
Compromised? It was a fire. It's called bad luck.
I don't believe in bad luck, okay? I'm shutting this down. Leave your things here. We can't risk leaving any evidence behind. Oh, she's back in the grid, Mike.
How far?
About 2 miles. Something tells me, though, they're not headed to the beach.
Chances are he's taking her to the hostage. Gabriel's gonna kill him, or have Fee do it for him.
No one guarding a hostage?
Not necessary.
The most careful bad guys don't just watch for tails and wipe off fingerprints. If you want to be extra sure you can't be traced, you rig all the evidence against you to go up in flames if anyone starts looking somewhere they shouldn't.
This is a sedative drip. If you want to end it all you do is increase the dosage. Completely painless.
Another trick you learned from your rebels?
No, this one I told them.
There's a risk in being too obsessed with counter-surveillance. Spend your life paranoid, always looking for threats, and it makes it easy for someone to find them for you. Pros call it seeing ghosts.
Did you see that? Gabriel in the grass.
Stay here. Well, this is it. Last place we got a signal. So where's Fee? Fiona!
I'm sorry, but I cannot let you kill an innocent man.
What are you talking about, innocent?
My daughter was innocent! The children his company's killing, they're innocent! Who's protecting them, huh?
Inside.
What would you have done, Claire? How far would you have gone?
Get inside.
That's right, we're the same, you and me. The only difference are the circumstances. Tell me I'm wrong.
Police will be here soon.
I can't go to jail, you know that. Everything I work for will be wasted.
Goodbye, Gabriel. Maybe someday.
It's not going to be a Sunday.
I only have one thing to live for, and now that's gone!
So the cops picked up Gabriel at the warehouse. He's looking at some serious time. Oh, got a very interesting call from Alan King, though. He's getting files together on Apex Industries, all their shenanigans down in Argentina.
He's blowing the whistle?
Well, Fee gave him a talking to. Goodie bags are going out to all the media types right now. So if I had stock in Apex, whew, I'd sell.
Hey! Brought some chicken soup for Fee. Don't worry, I didn't make it.
She's resting.
Drink?
Yeah, don't go easy on me. I ran out of cigarettes on the way over.
About that time, Mike?
Yeah, Mom, do you think you can hang here for a while?
Cavalry should be headed to the airport now.
Long story.
Whatever. You play nice, boys!
Like new parents, spies take preventative measures to ensure a safe environment. Only instead of baby-proofing cabinets